you gotta believe in me. You gotta believe that everything I tell you to do is for the best.
I hit them with that act reacher. Y'all gonna learn today. I'm a teacher. That act reacher. Get into the bag like berserker, boy. Fuck around, I'ma hurt you, boy. Stick jab, side step, uppercut you, boy. The champ is here, you can't survive in my circle, boy. Yeah. Look at my drip right here. And the verse is all I wear. Verified logo right here, yeah. I breathe a different air. They can't spar with me. Blood, sweat, and tears. You see the scars on me. I need a fast bag, split second bag. I need it hitting like a speed bag, yeah. I age like fine wine. This is that ageless music. I hit them with that act reacher.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Salute, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Jab Jamboree. Make sure y'all become members on the clubhouse. Y'all stop acting shy. And yeah, I got the lovely Ashlee's Korner in the building. Finally.
Right.
Finally. Dope Spillz and boxing bills. We're gonna be talking about different things, y'all. And no particular order. Always been a big fan of Ashlee's. Glad that she can make it over here. Appreciate it. Queen, let them know what you got going on. And tell them how they can subscribe and all of that good stuff.
Well, you can find me right here on Ashlee's Korner, right here on YouTube. I am on Twitter under Ashlee's Korner. I do have an IG, and my handle is candid_a.g on IG. And you can catch me right here. I make videos. I make some shorts. I go live every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, right on my channel. And sometimes, we're starting now. I'm going to start going live with 78 every Monday on his channel, I believe, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, we doing this. Nothing but boxing the entire time, man. I love boxing. I always love boxing. Been making videos and doing my thing since 2017. I'm boxing first lady in the community. I'm LDBC first lady. And I'm here to do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. And salute to everybody. I see y'all in the chat. We're gonna be building on some boxing topics. So we had some fights last night, Queen. We had of course we had Brandon Figueroa versus what's my man name? Mark
Masayo. Marky Mark.
I ain't gonna lie, he was throwing like them Super Saiyan combos last night. He was throwing like 8-punch he was looking real old school with it. I was like, yo, hang around Pacquiao, he losing his mind over there. But before I get on to that, let me know, because I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Normally they play it again at 9 a.m. What happened with Jarrett Hurd, y'all? I only got to see the ninth round.
Oh my God.
Because I got back from the movies late. I went to go see Creed. So y'all gotta let me know, how did we get to where we got in the 9th round? And I did not like what happened, because of course it got stopped and half my man lip was gone. It looked like Little Shop of Horror.
Yeah, man, it looked like some piranha got at the corner of his mouth. It's all right. Jarrett Hurd got the nickname Halloween Hurd. It was fat. It was nice. He used to wear black and orange all the time. You know what I'm saying? He was just a comfort fighter. He used to take it on the chin, but it didn't really look bad. He looked sturdy. He had nice legs. You know what I'm saying? Last night, his legs didn't look sturdy. Okay, it looked like he was a little shaky. You know what I mean? His defense was flat. His defense was non-existent last night. He went from Halloween Herd to Pumpkinhead Herd. Like, he just gets hit. That's all it is. That's all he does is just get hit. In my opinion, him doing this shoulder roll stuff, the little Philly, the half a shell, because it's really not even a Philly shell. That's what his downfall. And he got a big head. He got big shoulders. He don't really bring his shoulder up. And he just gets hit. Like, I'm talking to myself last night, like, I need to chill. I'm from Maryland too. You know what I'm saying? But he looked horrible. I didn't have nothing good to say about Jarrett Hurd last night. He looked absolutely bad. And it wasn't that he was tired. It was that he just didn't have no defense. He had, I think, an 8-inch reach advantage on a dude he was fighting. And he was fighting in the phone booth the entire time. Like, if your demise was J-Rock, and it was because you fought him on the inside with lackluster defense, why continue to do that? And you can tell that he tried to back up and use his reach. But, bro, you got beat by in my Conor McGregor first by who the fuck is that guy? That's who the fuck you got beat by. Hard, like bad. He got beat. I don't even think he probably won one round of that entire fight before it was stopped. The ref looked, and when the doctor stopped the fight, he didn't look upset. He didn't look bothered about the stoppage. He was fine with it. When the fight was over and he walked over there with a bunch of tape or whatever in his mouth, and he just went like this and walked out. I'm like, bro, you could save us all of that shit, for real. It looks bad. It don't look good. Jarrett Hurd needs to retire, for real. For real. I don't know what do in the sport, but it's going to be something else other than fighting, especially him talking about Earl Spence and the Charlo brothers with an S on it, plural. Bruh, no, we ain't doing that. You just got beat by who the fuck is this guy? That's who you just got beat by. Like, nobody even knew who that dude was. He went in there and acted like for real. I was like, how do you move up in weight, get slower, lose your durability and punch resistance, and your power? His power was not there. He was hitting dude like flush in the face. In the face. His
he fighting people his size.
Yo, his
that's what's happening now.
Actually, no, the dude he was fighting was smaller than him. The dude he was fighting looked like he was at least 4 or 5 inches shorter. He had an 8-inch reach advantage on the guy he was fighting. And his face was clean as hell. If I could look like Pedraza when he goes into a fight, is how he looked when he left. I was like, yo, what the hell? And what's his name? Her face was all bubbled up all around the forehead and the eyebrows, and in his mouth. Yes, it had a serious laceration. Like, you know how you see somebody that get cut deep and the blood ain't bright red, that shit's dark. That's how his lip was.
I thought it was like split. That's how split it was. It was in
the corner.
It looked like a little shop of horror. Audrey 2000.
Little Shop. That used to be my jam too, yo. For real. I used to love Little Shop of Horrors, man. The song and everything. You got Pam singing, the little chunky chick, and Gina. They was singing. I remember that. Little Shop of Horrors is my shit back in the day. Yo, him and Seymour.
My mom loved that movie too. What was I gonna say? Did you pick him? That was my question to you. You was cooking, but I wanted to ask you. You know what I mean? I didn't want to lose that point. Did you pick him to win that fight? Be honest.
I didn't pay attention to the fight. I didn't pay attention to the fight. I honestly didn't. When I seen that he was on the card, I was like, huh. I didn't pick anybody. I didn't even care about the fight. I watched the undercard. It wasn't nothing to watch. I wanted to watch the main event, so I watched the undercard. You know what I mean? I didn't watch the UFC or nothing. I watched the undercard, and it turned out to be a very good and entertaining fight. But I didn't pick any one of them to win. I didn't care about that fight. I just didn't. I didn't know the person he was fighting. And they said, that's how you know commentators be funny. They be knowing what they doing sometimes, yo. When the fight was over, the commentators was like, it's been 3 years since Jarrett Hurd had a win. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they did say that. You ain't lying. Yeah. God damn. I don't think
That's
it's
why I didn't
really
pay
his
attention to
age
it.
or anything. I just think it's his style of fighting. His style of
Yes,
fighting
it is.
makes him
It's his
age
style.
even more. Yeah, you know what I mean? If
And
he was a
maybe that
boxer,
Laura Wynn probably got to his head, yo. When he beat Laura. Do you remember
yep,
that? That probably
I
got
remember
to his
that.
head because he was coming forward the whole time. He was taking good shots,
That
but he was
knockdown
still
helped
landing,
him.
and he stopped him late. Yeah, he ended up. Didn't he stop him? He didn't stop him.
No,
I
nah, he
thought he
just knocked
stopped
him
Laura in
down.
like the 11th. Oh, okay.
Nah, he knocked him down like the 12th,
He looked like
and
he ain't
Laura
had no
was
power
winning.
last fight. He had no power, it seemed like, against the guy he was fighting. I kept calling the dude Resin. I said, yo, Resin is beating the shit out of his. He's beating
I
the shit
mean,
out of him.
I didn't pick in this fight because it wasn't for a belt or anything like that. But I assumed that Jared Hurd was gonna win. So I'm a do my new Crow video. I'm gonna put it on myself because I thought he would win.
What is going on? Guys, look at all these crows. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, shit. I don't know if I can ever pick Jared Hurd now. And he fighting at 160? Was that his like first fight at 160?
I believe it might have been his because I think around the time he lost his pops, that was the first fight. So I want to think that's
Okay.
his second.
Okay. He ain't never getting no Charlo fight. You might as well call it. Neither one of them. Not getting neither one of them.
I respected the bravery in the interview. It sounded good. He had
Yeah.
me sold. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it all the way
good.
real with you, Queen. Yeah, it sounded good. You know, I like
it sound
shit
real
like
good.
That.
I was like,
I mean?
"Ooh, this fight must be nice."
I was like, okay,
nah, bro.
Yeah, that's what made me pick him. That's what made me want to pick him in the fight. That's why I said, even though it wasn't a pick him, I'm gonna give myself that Crow video just for the reason I thought he would get through this one. But let's get off of Jared Hurd. Let's go to the main event. Brandon Figueroa and Mark Magsayo. Who did you have in this fight? And did you have B Figgy?
Yeah, I made a video about that fight before. I didn't make the post video, but I made a video before. And yeah, I had Brandon Figueroa because in my opinion, I looked at it as an inside fighter versus an outside fighter. And the inside fighter has the reach and height advantage. So like either way, how you put it, you know, he was going to win. I was wrong about how the fight was going to play, but I was right about the outcome. So what's his name? Mark Magsayo surprised me about his footwork. He got pretty good footwork. You know what I'm saying? He had Brandon Figueroa running around the ring, and it wasn't enough for him to try to cut off the ring. He would move to the left and move to the right quickly and catch Brandon coming in on an angle and move laterally out the way. I didn't really know he had that in his bag, but he did that a lot last night, and he was successful with it, you know, but I picked Brandon for those reasons as well as his durability. I think he has very good punch resistance. I think he had more pop. I don't know if that's true anymore though, but Mark Magsayo's hand speed was very surprising. And he was putting together some serious combinations, and it just showed how much Brandon Figueroa needs to work on his defense. For real. But Mark Magsayo reminded me of, what's his name, Gamboa, the last 3 rounds of the fight. The 10th, 11th, 12th round, all he was doing was leaning forward. Like, if Brandon played Matador and just moved out the way half the times, he would have fell on his face. Like, all his weight was being put on Brandon Figueroa a lot in the last 3 rounds because he was hurt and tired. Them body punches, like those lefts, I think isn't Brandon left? Brandon's a lefty, right?
Yeah.
But whatever. His power,
no,
he was throwing some. I think, well, you're probably right, because he kept switching that fight. He was switching from
Yeah,
South.
he did. He was. He started in
fight.
the beginning too.
Right. He confused me. I'm fucking strong hands was. He's confusing me. But it was a couple.
I was on the phone, Ash, before you go, I was on the phone with my best friend, Super Ugly. He live in Florida now, and
Super
he was
ugly.
like, he don't know what he doing. That's what he was saying because he was picking Mark Messiah. He was talking shit to
Yo,
me on the phone. He was like, he don't know what he doing. Because I was like, nah, B
oh, he
Figgy,
knew
go
what
and
he was
get him.
doing.
B Figgy.
Yo,
Go ahead,
yo,
my
that
fault,
fight
Queen.
was
You
good.
spoke.
No, you
What'd
good.
you think?
You good. That fight was awesome. It was good as shit. It really was. I was surprised at how Mark Messiah was moving in the ring. I was surprised at much punishment he was taking. Like, I know Brandon got a chin, but damn, I didn't know Mark's chin was like that. I was surprised by, matter of fact, I was surprised by the second holding point. I wasn't surprised by the first one because he was holding Brandon Figueroa right glove tight as a bitch a lot, round after round after round after round. And he did warn him twice about that shit. And then he took a point. And when he took the point, I honestly thought he should have took it 2 rounds ago. So I was fine with that. But the second one, I was
I
like,
haven't seen that since the
that was a little
amateurs.
petty.
Like
Points
somebody
taken from
like
Holden.
hold it, yeah, just because dude just
Man,
just hold. It's only 3
it was
rounds.
just,
You ain't gotta hold.
it was just his hand. It was just, he wasn't holding him. He was just holding his arm like a motherfucker. He kept holding Brandon's arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what it was. If you hold somebody, okay, then both y'all kind of got each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Brandon will be punching and hit him with some shit, and he'll get hit, absorb the hit, and grab his arm on some Floyd Mayweather shit when he got hit with Shane Mosley. You remember that shit? He got hit with Shane and grabbed the arm he got hit with. He was like, hold up, bro.
Yes. When he threw the overhand.
That's kind of like
Actually, I was watching that fight. I was
holding.
in school. And my cousin was like, yo, I remember I just came from the bathroom, got done washing my hands. I said, oh my God, what's going on?
Tag the shit out of Floyd, yo. That's a vet move, yo. That man a pro on top of that shit. To grab it the way he did and to hold himself up like that. You could tell he was pulling on Shane.
Actually, Tank did that recently. I seen the clip. He did that. He did that with what's his name?
Cruz.
Mario Barrios. He did it with Mario Barrios too. Yeah, when he caught him to the body and dropped him the last time. He threw with him, but he kind of like ducked underneath and was waiting for him to punch. You'll see. And
and he threw the uppercut to the body. Man, after the fight, because I just listened to the press conference, the post presser because I don't think Mark Messiah didn't go to the cameras, but they interviewed him in the back. And whoever was with him, I can't remember who it was, they was cussing. He was cussing his ass off. He was mad as shit at the ref and saying all types of shit. But Mark Messiah was saying that he really wasn't hurt or nothing, but his voice sounded like he was hurt, as far as like his mouth was swollen or something. Like he couldn't pronounce his S's and T's. He couldn't pronounce right.
Oh, he
couldn't talk right. You know what I'm saying?
Probably was concussed.
His shit was swollen. His shit was swollen. But he was like, I'm fine or whatever. I can go 12 more rounds or whatever. I was like, I don't know about that shit. The way you was leaning the last 3 rounds. The way your ass
he was exerting a lot of energy,
man.
throwing a lot of punches. And I kind of thought they were a waste because it wasn't affecting Brandon Figueroa. I wasn't even worried.
I think he was trying to steal rounds when he did that shit. I think that's what he was trying to steal some rounds when he was throwing them flurries the way he was doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it really wasn't sitting down on a lot of that shit he was throwing his flurries. But it looked good. You know what I'm saying? But after the fight, he said Floyd Mayweather did what he did. I said, yo, why do people always got to bring up Floyd? You're not Floyd, Mark. You're not Floyd. Doesn't mean you can get away with what he got away with. But he brought up he was Floyd. Like, no,
Floyd
and he was talking about
blocks from the outside, then go mid-range, and then close up in the pocket if he wanted to. So no, that's
he was talking about Holton. He was talking about Holton. Floyd held. He said Floyd held Marcos Madonna like that. He grabbed him, whatever. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, he did grab him, but you didn't grab that. You didn't grab You didn't grab
But it's
around his shoulders
calculated
and arms.
grabbing.
You didn't do that.
He kept
I mean,
holding.
but he
He
didn't
was
even
holding
do that.
every 2
He
seconds.
grabbed his arm. He grabbed the dude's arm. Floyd was not grabbing Marcos Mondano's right arm when in the clinch and shit. He was not doing that shit. Round after round after round.
Okay.
That's what they was asking his ass about was the holding, and he brung up. Mark Messiah was like, well, Floyd did it when he fought Madonna. He got hit and came off the ropes and he grabbed him. Yeah, he went like this. You ain't do that. Like you got hit and grabbed his arm and was like this and bent over. Like why was he was bent over to Brandon's waist every time he got hit? He was just bending over, just like this the whole time, holding his arm. Like, bro, stop it with that shit. I'm glad they took a point. I don't know about the second one that was taken in the 11th, but it is what it is. They kept saying that he had the refs paid. I was like, that's not cool. The guy that was talking with, I don't know. He has a very familiar face. I just don't know what his name is. But he kept saying that the ref was there for Brandon Figueroa and they did a lot to help him win and shit like that. And he said Mark was like, if he didn't have them 2 points taken away, he would have thought he would have won the fight. In my opinion, if not, it could have been a draw. I wouldn't have gave that fight to Mark Messiah, especially in the championship rounds. A lot of times a close fight is determined in the 11th and 12th round. In the 11th and 12th round, you did a lot of moving around, holding, bending down, and all that types of shit. So
I thought he was going to get stopped.
It was a draw
at a particular round. I thought like he got so tired after he threw all of them punches. B Figgy was coming back and started. I was like, yo, salute to everybody in the chat that's coming through, man. The people that wasn't here that. Salute to everybody, man. Shoot, Queen. So let me go. Let's move on from this. You know what I mean? Because we already know what's next. Ray Vargas. So it's nothing that. I see you, Omega Red. I see you.
Vegas is ass beat.
Macadosis Mac, the South DP Rocker.
Salute to the chat.
Yeah, so many.
What you think about Brandon versus Vargas? What you think about Brandon versus Ray Vargas?
Salute Ricky. Ray. I think Ray could get him. I think Ray could get it. I think Ray could possibly get it.
And you know why that's killing.
But I might pick B Figgy that week.
Bruh, it's his last fight that did it for me. Ray Vargas got totally embarrassed by O'Shaquie Foster. Like
he said, act trying to take my lady. He said, act trying to take my lady, Omega Ray. Omega Ray, what?
I see you, Omega. I see you, Omega.
You funny. You funny, man. You funny. Anyway, my fault. Yeah, but Ray, I can see if Ray is really dialed in, and I think that Ray, at the end of the day, I think that Ray, he is a 130 pounder, but I think that advantage, him being bigger at 126, that helps him out at 126.
Didn't he miss weight at 130 when he fought O'Shaquie Foster and he came back and made it?
Oh, I'm not sure. I didn't watch the weigh-in. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't remember.
All right. You watched the fight though, right?
Yes, I did.
O'Shaquie? You did your face. You say yes, I did.
I had no choice. I was around a whole bunch of lined in the Houston people. Only New York dude around a whole bunch of, Houston dudes. I had no choice but to watch.
God. Oh my God. That fight was I didn't know O'Shaquie Foster's jab was so crispy and accurate, and just his footwork was so superb that night. He was a smaller man, and it just looked like he left with Ray's height. Like he took 5 inches off Ray's height and put it on himself during the fight. He just looked bigger when they were fighting. I was like, yo, what the fuck? He's beating Ray's ass. I know O'Shaquie Foster and Brandon Figueroa isn't the same type fighter, not the same style whatsoever. But I was kind of surprised that Brandon Figueroa came out fighting Mark from the outside. That's one thing I have to say. I was surprised that he even did that. But He stopped because he wasn't getting success. He wasn't having success. And I feel it's going to be the same way versus Ray Vargas. But when he starts fighting on the inside, I don't think Ray Vargas has as good as feet as Mark does. And Ray Vargas don't have no inside game. Ray Vargas only throws body punches like in a windmill or a speed bag type way, like a shoe shine type way. But he don't have fast hands. You know what I'm saying? So doing that against somebody that does everything on the inside, I just think Ray's going to get stopped. Like, that's honestly what I think. Like, all the punches Brandon took.
Do you think you do got some stamina? Yes.
Say it again.
Nah, you got stamina and he don't be hurt.
Yeah. He got stamina. He's very durable. You good now. You good. My shit went in and out. But you good now. But okay. Brandon Figueroa do everything on the inside. Those combinations. Like, even last night, like, he was tapping, and then when Mark took a step back, he threw like a 3-piece fast as hell. I was like, I was like, damn, okay, Brandon. Like, he can really do a lot on the inside. His whole game is on the inside. When you fight against somebody that don't have no inside game, and all he gonna do, and it's not like he's throwing these on the inside. Like, Ray Vargas throw punches like this to the body. Like, bro, you want to get fucked up. Like, seriously, yo. Like, look at the fight versus.
It looked like Nacho told him that.
Versus
it looked like Nacho told him that. Nacho
looked like he punched the fight again, bro. He was going like this, yo, to the body on the inside. Like, no, bro, that shit is not gonna work for us, man. He gonna throw them shits down Broadway on your ass and go. He gonna go on the clinch just like he did Mark and everybody else, and hit him with them hooks to the head. Like, nah. I think Ray's gonna get stopped in under 8. No bullshit.
Ash, I used to do that when I was kid with my first coach. He used to be like, "What is that?"
What is?
I used to be trying to shoot you. He used to be like, what is that? He was a Panamanian dude. It was one of my dad's friends. He was like, what is that?
Oh, shit.
I used to do that.
Stopped, Ray not ready for Brandon Figueroa. Because he got,
but don't it look like Nacho
Mark
told
dropped
him
Ray.
Yeah. He looked like he does that. Nacho
came out looking like a fighter from the 70s when he fought. He had the little tassels on his shorts and shit. Like, his whole shit looked like it was from the 70s. Haircut and all when he fought Foster. I was like, yo, he looked like he about to get beat. And he did, man. Shockey Foster, I believe, is the best at 130 pounds right now. Yes. Man, ain't nobody touching him, yo. I think he the best. Ain't nobody touching no Shockey. That damn jab, man.
I see you,
combinations,
I see you.
The footwork. Salute to the chat again. What's good, Queen?
Yeah, because they come in, they popping in and out. I want to ask you about the women. I gotta get. You ain't getting away from this, Queen. I'm getting you. Mm-hmm. I'm getting you this question. I need to know about Franchon Cruz-Dezurn and her possibly fighting my Patterson sister, Shadeja Green. Oh, Baltimore versus Patterson. I love it. Clash of the Titans. I can't wait to make that mean. I can't wait.
Yo, I can't wait to watch it either, but I don't know when it's going to happen because the Baltimore native, Franchon Cruz, is acting like she's looking at legacy fights instead of continuously, like, it seems like, because she was like, the person that she wants to fight is Hannah Gabriel. That's the person that she wants to fight. In my opinion, Hannah Gabriel, matter of fact, fuck it. Facts. She hasn't fought in over 2 years. Facts. She's a champion 2 weight classes above you. So that tells me that you want to fight an out of shape, probably not ready Hannah Gabriel that fights at a bigger weight class than you in the first damn place. That's who you choosing to fight over Shadeja Green. Shadasia Green got more fights than Cruz, more knockouts, more wins. She's up in age, just like most of them chicks. She hasn't had a title fight. She hasn't had no chance to even to up her status in this fight game. What I do know is that if they did fight, I got Shadasia Green probably stopping Franchon Cruz. And I say
That's your
that because
peoples.
Franchon Cruz, it ain't my, listen, I'm born and raised, I've been raised in, I'm a country girl. I'm not from Baltimore. People think I'm from Baltimore. I ain't from Baltimore. I lived in Baltimore for like 7 years when I was an adult, but I'm from the country. It just is, I'm from Anne Arundel County. It's just in Maryland. I lived in Baltimore when I started my channel, and people just thought I was from Baltimore. Nah, I ain't never say that I was from Baltimore. People just think that. But for real, I'm being honest. Like I'm here for whoever want to smoke on whoever, get the job done. It seemed like she wants a legacy fight with Hannah Gabriel before finishing your work at the weight class. In my opinion, it only works if you trying to go up and weight and get something that Hannah Gabriel got, because she got titles. But that's not what's going on. You want somebody that hasn't fought in over 2 years, that fight 2 weight classes above you, to come down to your weight class and take Shadasia Green's spot to fight you. No title is on the line besides her undisputed titles. Now, it would make sense to me if Franchon Cruz moved up to 160, where she's the title holder, or the other weight class where she's the title. I forgot which two weight classes it was. But Hannah Gabriel is the only champion at 160, meaning she has one belt and all the other belts are vacant. She has another belt in another weight class, same thing. She's the only champion and everything else is vacant. So if Franchon Cruz really wanted to fight her and not get no slack from me or anybody else thinking like this about her not fighting Shadasia Green, you should go up and take what she has instead of making her come down and wait after not fighting in some years to a weight class she probably hasn't fought in over 10 years. Like, it doesn't make much sense for people to be like, oh, well, she want all the smoke. It don't seem like it. Shadasia Green is a power puncher, and she throw punches straight. She throw them straight, right down Broadway, right down Main Street. That's not what Franchon Cruz does. The quickest point from one point to the next, the quickest distance from one point to the next is straight. It ain't
straight
hooks.
line. Mm-hmm.
It's straights. And them straights from Green is vicious. They're nasty. And there's one thing that I have to say about Franchon Cruz is that her defense is very lackluster. She looks like a very sloppy fighter. And even when she throw her hooks, her body ain't straight, and the hooks go with her upper body and the shoulder. Her whole body go with the hooks. She be throwing her hooks like this the whole time. Like, bro, that's not gonna work against somebody against somebody that go like this, bend down and throw that shit like it's a shot put. Nah, it's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Like, I threw shot put in high school. Like, bro, that shit go right here and it goes straight. That's how she throw her punches. And they be knocking chicks out, knocking chicks on their butt. I don't know, man. It just looked like if Shadasia Green had the same amount of fights as she did and only had 1 or 2 knockouts, I wouldn't say that, she got a problem. It would be a problem with Shadasia Green. And that's why she's fighting Hannah Gabriel. But that's not the case. That girl got more fights than you. She look like she's stronger than you, got better defense. She's sturdier, better legs, better upper body movement. It just don't look good that you choose to fight somebody that's haven't been fighting. These are women. You know what I mean? Hannah Gabriel ain't in her 20s. These are women. She's in her late 30s. Probably 40s. I don't even know how old Hannah Gabriel is. I know she ain't young. It's not the same with men that's in their 20s and they can just snap the fuck back after not fighting in 2 years and they gain 100 pounds like fucking Keith Thurman and he just lost the weight. Nah, girls ain't like that. We ain't like that. Ain't no way a girl can just lose 50 pounds and just feel okay about it. Nah. Nah, we ain't in our 20s no more. She's an older woman. It's going to be hard to lose all that damn weight. And in what shape is she gonna come in to fight her? I understand she want to put Hannah Gabriel on her weight on her resume, and I mean that's what's up. But you got work, or you can drop them titles and go put Hannah Gabriel on your resume. But to keep them titles, deny Green the way she was denying them, and somebody told me that she spit on Shadeja Green. I didn't even know that. I was like, really?
Who?
She's like, yeah. She said
Hannah?
Green said that Franchon Cruz spit on her.
Oh,
that's what she said. Now, one thing that I do know, and this ain't no disrespect, but I seen a lot of girls from Baltimore spit on other girls. I've seen that. Maybe it's something they into, maybe it's some type of thing. But when I heard that she said that she did it, I kind of believed it. I believed it. I got spit on before. I believed it. And I whooped her motherfucking ass. Like, it's different. It's different.
No,
it's
you
different,
did.
yo. It's different. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay. Like, facts on facts. You know what I'm saying? She said in the interview that Franchon Cruz spit on her. She said that shit. Now, honestly, if she said that shit about me and I was Franchon Cruz, I'm going live to say that bitch is full of shit. You full of shit. Now, you taking the shit too far. You know I ain't spit on you. Nah, she ain't say shit. I know she knows she said it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Like, that's beyond uncool. Like, you acting like she ain't shit and she a peon, so you want to go for Hannah Gabriel and just keep the titles ain't cool in my book. And it wouldn't be cool if a man did it. So it definitely ain't cool that you did it. Like, the weight classes and the amount of girls that fight is small as shit. It's peons to how many men that's actually in the boxing game. So y'all should stop shitting on each other and spread the love, nigga. You already was undisputed. You got a good record. You already fought Shields your first fight. Like, bro, you got respect out here. Give that girl a chance. So I don't really like what Franchon Cruz is doing. I don't like that shit. If she want to fight Hannah Gabriel, fight her in her own weight class and take her title. But stop denying another girl an opportunity to get a fight. I understand. Yeah, and the thing is that a lot of girls say go make yourself and go do something. Like, it's really not that many opportunities that chicks got, in my opinion. Or else. And then you got like Hannah Gabriel. How is she the only champion in 2 different weight classes and there's 6 vacant titles? Like, all that shit that's lets you know it's not that many female fighters in all these weight classes. So since she got people to fight, go ahead and fight Shadeja Green, yo. If she fight Hannah Gabriel, cool. Your next fight should be Green. And I don't even know why people keep bringing up Green and Carissa Shields. They're not in the same weight class. I'm not for that shit. She got work, and the work is right. The work is Franchon Cruz. It's not Shields. They're not in the same way. She's not even calling to fight Shields. It's just media and fans just keep asking these dumbass questions. But I like Shadeja Green. I know I was a little long-winded just then, but
no wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Nah,
that shit just don't make sense to me. Like, why choose Hannah over her? But I see she's a sloppy fighter. She really don't have that much defense. She punches wide. Her footwork isn't the best, and you going against somebody that got power and throwing punches straight like Shadeja Green. If you think you can beat her, fight her. Like, everybody's talking shit, but I don't really see much action.
Okay. Me personally, I agree with you. I like Shadeja Green. I think that she will win, definitely. I actually don't think that she would have really much trouble doing it either. So looking forward to seeing what the future holds with that. I thought, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say on it, and I want to ask you other topics while I got you. You know what I mean? I thought that the last fight that Shadeja Green had put in position for Franchon.
Yes, that's what I thought too. So I don't know why.
503.
She was on the Boxing Voice. It was like an hour interview, and she was saying that she was going to fight Hannah Gabriel next. And the dude Ness felt kind of the way that I felt. And was like, what about Shadeja Green and all this other shit and all this other shit? And you can tell that she was kind of getting frustrated, but she was keeping it classy. You know what I'm saying? And she was just saying she hasn't done nothing and all this other stuff. Like, bruh, when somebody got more fights than you and they be knocking people out, they got a pretty good record, you know, you can't really say they didn't do anything. You just had the opportunity to do more than she did. That's really what that means. Doesn't mean she didn't do nothing. It just means you had the opportunity to do more than what she did. But she has a better record than you. At least she didn't take a loss. And I understand you fought, your debut was against, the queen, Carissa Shields. But at the same time, like, if somebody moved their way up the rankings that much, got and fought more people, knocked out more people to fight you, I don't think you should. And Tay said Hannah Gabriel's 40 years old. Haven't fought in over 2 years. She's a woman and 40 years old. Man, she probably had 2 kids since then. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, her to get back and fight in shape and at a weight class she probably haven't fought in a long time. Like, it just seemed like you want her on your record before she retired. I mean, I understand, but after that, you need to get back to what's good, and that's defending them titles or drop them and fight Shadeja Green.
Yep. And to be honest, I think that's a really good fight, and I will look forward to seeing that. Mike Biggs teach Jeff the producer just do boxing. Hope I ain't missing nobody else. You know what I mean? Let's and something else. Let me ask you, Tim Kasazu and Tony Harrison. I just want to say before I ask you your opinion on this, even though I got Kasazu slight, only because of Tony Harrison gas tank. Outside of that, I think Tony Harrison do everything better, and I think in power they about even. I just do not trust Tony Harrison's gas tank. I know y'all gonna be like, yo, Ack, you overdoing it. You wilding out. No, I'm not overdoing it.
I understand
a simple grain of rice can tip the scale. We seen it. I'm not trying to be funny. And they say you're a reflection of your coach. Look at how my boo was tired in her last fight. Yeah, she won undisputed, but Alicia Baumgartner was tired. She got real tired. You know what I mean? Your period make you tired. I know,
yes.
I got sisters.
But at the same time,
but all right, go ahead.
It was all the punches Baumgartner threw though. She threw she took out she threw a lot of power punches that round, and she thought that she was going to get her out. So she was waiting for a second win is what it looked like. But yeah. What was the question? What was you talking about? You said who you talking about?
Tony Harrison and Tim
okay. Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison, in my opinion, is a very, very slick fighter. He knows what he's doing in the ring. He really does. And I understand what you're saying. I kind of agree that his gas tank would be the only problem in this fight. But the way Tony Harrison was talking in that press conference about how happy he was that Tim Tszyu took the fight and how motivated now he was by being a champion now makes me think that this might have been one of his best camps ever. I'm going to go with Tony Harrison because I would rather see a trilogy fight in between him and Charlo over Charlo and Tim Tszyu. I think Tim Tszyu don't really have much of a chance versus Charlo because of the.
I don't think Tony Harrison do either. I think,
but I'm saying Tony Harrison is slick.
I think if Charlo, I know Ash, but I just think that like that last fight took a lot out of him. Like Charlo knocked him out kind of bad.
Yeah. No, wait, his last fight was not somebody else though. He looked good.
No, I mean the last Charlo fight. I meant to say.
Okay.
I felt like that took a lot out of him. I felt like that took
Yeah,
I feel
it
like
seemed
it'd
like
be
he had
easier.
something to prove in that fight. He shouldn't have fought like that.
And
But
one
if
thing we
he
know
does
about
that versus
Charlo,
Tim Tszyu, he might get stopped, yo. If he act like he want to walk down Tim Tszyu and fight in the booth or trade, he's gonna get fucked up by Tim Tszyu. I can give him that much respect that he does put them together pretty nice and got some power, and he is durable. He don't really got good defense, but Tony Harrison really ain't a power puncher. He's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So is it possible for him to outbox him the whole? Yeah, because in my opinion, I think he fought. Was it Tim fought Terrell Goucher? Wasn't that who he fought? I seen that fight. I think it was Terrell Goucher.
yeah, it was.
And he was having
He
success.
got dropped.
And he
got
dropped. Right. Terrell
then
dropped his ass because he was following his ass around the ring and shit like that. And Tony Harrison got better feet, in my opinion, than Terrell Goucher. Tony Harrison got very good feet. He's very slick and all of that. If he be very smart, he know that he can win this fight by being a pure boxer. And you fighting somebody like Tim Tszyu, this for all the marbles, bro. If you beat him, you get to fight Charlo again, and I know that's probably been hunting him a little bit. Like, he probably doing his best to make. I understand what you're saying though, and he could lose, definitely could lose, but.
You know what make me want to pick
him?
I'm
gonna go with Tony.
You know what make me want to pick Tony? He been selling like the way he's been this whole build up for this fight. It make me want to just pick him off of that because he been so entertaining. He been having me on the floor laughing. He be like, "Nah, this ain't the time to fight. This is the time." This dude is an idiot, yo. Like his whole mentality, like his whole sarcasm, calling him Timmy.
Funny. Tony's funny.
Timmy. He keep calling him Timmy. You know what I mean? And he actually is giving him credit because we got to give Tim Tszyu credit because he didn't have to fight him. Tony Harrison even said himself, "I wouldn't have did what Tim Tszyu did." He said, "I would have waited for Charlo to get better, and I would have fought." He said Tim wouldn't have got this shot if roles was reversed. So you got to give Tim credit.
He was so ecstatic.
He a real one.
Yeah, he was.
A real one.
He was giving him a lot of credit. That's what's up.
So now with that, you know, I can't see Tony not winning. He just would have to make sure like that gas tank is on 1,000. But outside of that, you know, I mean, I think that's gonna be a great fight. Okay, another match that might happen because they both don't got nothing going on. Erickson Lubin said he might get that rematch with Fundora.
Yeah, I heard him say that either late this year or early next year.
What you think
he
about
said
that,
he was
Queen?
born tough, he built tough, and all of that. I think he needs to do a lot of work, which he probably already put in, but he need to do a lot of work if he want to fight him again. One thing that I said about Fundora is the way fighters look at fighters when they standing in front of them during a match. They look in this area to see where they throwing the punches, when a punch is going to be thrown. That's why you're really trying not to move your shoulder when you throw a punch, because you don't want to telegraph that you're about to throw one. When it comes to Fundora, he's so damn tall, you can't see that shit on the inside. I said that shit. I said it. You can some people just went over their head when I said it, bro. Listen to when somebody's that tall and their head is right here on the inside. How can you see an uppercut? How? How do you know what's coming? You can't see shit. You would think the fighter Fundora was bringing his hands up to guard his body because you're on the inside. Nah, he about to uppercut the shit out your ass, and you don't even know. That's what happened to his ass in the fight. Like, you got hit by that, you could tell it stunned the shit out his ass, and he dropped. I don't know what they didn't do or neglected to do or whatever, forgot to do. But the fact that his face was so mortified and messed up, something wasn't right. Like, and he said he had a
Yeah, I didn't
hairline
like
scratching
that.
on his
He looked
nose,
like the
and that's it.
Elephant Man. He looked like the
I ain't like
Elephant
that
Man.
shit
Them
either.
old,
That's
that
why they
old
stopped the
black and
fight.
white movie.
Bro, he looked horrible. He looked fucking horrible. He looked Pumpkinhead. He looked horrible. And it's had to be something that they neglected to do before their fight, because I haven't seen nobody head look that bad, and it didn't cut, and there was no headbutts in the fight, and your face looked like that. Like, damn, what happened? What's in his gloves? Like, it made you think some shit was going on, something was funny, some funny businesses going on. But the fact that he's so tall and a lot of fighters is right here, and then fighters clench down when they fighting, they're even lower. And he fight tall. He fight standing straight the fuck up. When people get on the inside and put their head in their chest, man, that uppercut from hell coming, you don't see it, and it hurts motherfuckers. Hurts them, drops them, even from a distance. He'll load up, you know what I'm saying, and catch it. Like, he got work to do. Since he was in there and his team seen it ringside, he can change a lot. You know what I'm saying, to win. But his only success was in the first round, in my opinion. Before he dropped him, he was fighting good in the first round. Nothing really bad happened to him in the first round. He was using angles, he was moving his feet, and he was getting off on Fondor. But the thing is, Fondor allowed that. Fondor used this jab and was trying to fight fight Erickson Lubin from the outside. The second round, he didn't do that. The second round, he walked directly to Erickson Lubin without throwing a punch. It wasn't what Erickson Lubin stopped doing that made him unsuccessful in the fight. It's what Fondora started doing that did that to his ass in the fight. Instead of getting in the fight trying to work your jab, because he don't have good footwork. His stance is wide, so he can't really move fast like a giraffe. If you get around him and throw some shit, you're gonna tag his ass because he don't have quick hands. He has a long reach and he throw his jabs slow. Anybody with fast hands is gonna catch him all in this area. Fondora. And that's what Erickson Lubin was doing. Right, it's gonna catch Fondora all in this area, and that's what Lubin was doing. But the second round, and what happened?
Dropped his ass too.
He throw shit. Yeah, he dropped him in like the 8th or 7th, but he was like, I just took a knee. He didn't drop me. I knew I was gonna, whatever the hell he said. I was trying, and it was like, well, that's smart to just take a knee instead of really get hurt. And I was like, whatever. But what happened was he was the second round, instead of throwing any jabs or anything, he walked up to him like a high guard. Like, he just walked Erickson Lubin down. And the first thought that a fighter that's shorter than another fighter with the height and reach advantage to that extent would think that, cool, let me get on the inside and get at you so I won't worry about your reach. But that's what Erickson Lubin wasn't prepared for. When he got on the inside, he started throwing uppercuts and hooks on Erickson Lubin, and it was hitting his ass so hard and shit. He couldn't really do much about it. And it's when his face started getting messed up, I was like, damn, like I think the corner stopped the fight because he looked so fucked up, right? Didn't the corner stop the fight on the Erickson Lubin joint?
Did. I believe. I believe so. It was bad. It was bad. It
was terrible. So if he fights him again, I mean, I'm always cool for people coming back and defending their losses. I like that. I'm with that. But no, I don't know. He got a lot of work to do because that fight could end up the same. He did say that he wasn't impressed by Fondor's last fight with Ocampo. And I was surprised Ocampo went 12 rounds. And I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the fight. And he was taking some hellacious punches himself, but he stayed up and finished the fight. And his face didn't get bubbly. Like, I really want to know, what did they neglect to do? That's why Erickson Lubin's face was like that. Like, what happened?
Oh, she really think that there was something behind that. The investigation.
Yo,
continued.
I think Erickson Lubin corner forgot to do something or didn't have the right pressure. It's something that they neglect. I'm not saying Fondor cheated. I'm saying it's something up with their team. Something didn't happen. Like, y'all ain't massage his face or y'all ain't put something on and shit. Like, what did y'all not do? Because that shit is weird. I ain't never seen nobody face that messed up from a fight. And it didn't even go 10. What was it, like 7 rounds? Mm-hmm. Man, yo. He looked horrible. And it was no headbutts. And he looked that bad.
Shoot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I give him credit though, because a lot of dudes ain't rematching dudes they just lost to. They just lost to. I give him credit for that. To try to take that beating again. Fundora, yeah, go ahead. And Fundora said that he don't mind even rematching him too. Salute Trill, salute L Flower, Snacks B. I see you, my New York brother. I see you, champ. Yeah, shoot. Dag, man. Probably like 3 more topics I wanna just ask her. Maybe even 4. Maybe 4. Because I definitely want to ask her about Tank and Ryan, the fight finally getting made. But I kind of know how she feel about that, so I might want to actually throw her off. I'm gonna ask her about Dev and Loma instead of Tank and Ryan. Which that fight I actually can't wait for.
I'm back.
Okay. See, I was saying to the people that I did want to ask you about Tank and Ryan,
I can hear
but
you.
I know how you feel about that. So I'm actually gonna throw you off. I want to know what's up with Devin and Loma. I don't remember how you feel or your thoughts on that particular fight.
I think Loma.
I would love. They like, hey, you instigated. Nah, I would love to get your opinion.
I think he good though. I think he good. He could beat Loma. I always thought he could beat Loma. Like I don't think Loma got anything for him. He showed me that, he felt some type of way with Devin Haney when he called him a heavyweight in his face in front of the world. Like he should have never said that. That right there just made me think that it's cause for concern. And the last time he had cause for concern, he didn't fight for the first 6 rounds of Teofimo. He do that again, he's gonna get washed by Devin Haney.
Do we gotta put a case? We gotta put a case.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Oh my God. A little badass.
He was smart though. He's smart as hell. He's
yeah.
only what? He looked like he was about what, 3 years old?
Yeah, he said, I'm getting out of this hell. I think Devin Haney can beat Lomachenko ever since he got in the weight class. I just think that Devin he's smart, he's skilled, he's too long, he's fast, he does have good defense, good footwork. He's tall. All of them reasons is the reason why I think Devin Haney is going to beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko is beyond his time, in my opinion. I think his time is done. His era is over. Is no top name that he can beat. After this fight with Devin Haney, what do you see Loma doing? If Top Rank, a bunch of sanctioning bodies and a bunch of grown motherfuckers don't help him become another champion, I don't really see him doing shit. Because you're going to have to go through the top 5 down at 135. You got to go through the Raymond Mortalas of the world, Shakur Stevensons, the Gervonta Davises, the Frank Martins. That's who you're going to have to go through. Those are the top fighters in the weight class. Am I saying that he can't fight? That he can fight some no names and become a champion? Yeah, and he's going to need help to do it. You're going to need Bob Arum, all the top rank, bunch of sanctioning bodies. You're going to need all of that, just like they did for Teofimo to duck Devin Haney for him to become a 3-belt holder, because he damn sure wasn't undisputed. I think they can do the same thing for Loma, but he old. Like when he was in the ring with what's his Jermaine Ortiz or whatever his name is, Ortiz,
Yeah,
dude, the last fight that Loma had.
Nah, you was right. You was right.
He had him looking funny. He had him looking bad, and a lot of people don't know exactly who he was. He's not a big name like the last 4 people that I called. Raymond Mortala's the goods. Shakur Stevenson, Tank, Frank Martin, the goods. I don't think Lomachenko can fuck with them. Those 4 fighters beat Lomachenko, in my opinion. So after Devin Haney, what exactly is he going to be doing with his career? He might as well lose one. I mean, he might as well go down to 130 and terrorize that whole division. For real.
Who? Lomachenko?
Yes. Lomachenko, you got a better chance fighting O'Shaquie Foster, and O'Shaquie might jab your ass to death because he got good ass footwork. I just don't see what Lomachenko has left in the gas tank to put more to his career. I just don't see what else he got. It seems like they making him fight the guy that he ducked and called Devin Haney. They're making you fight Devin Haney and somebody that you ducked a while ago. Especially when somebody help you duck and they try to help you come along in the rankings and get undisputed and don't really work out. When you come back from war, and they tell you, look, you have to fight the motherfucker that you ducked since you lost their whole little setup that we set up for you. Like they had Lomachenko fight for a vacant title versus Luke Campbell, yo. Like that's how much of a setup it was. You didn't have 1 and 2 fight for that vacant title. You had somebody that was already champion fight Luke Campbell for the title. Like it was set up for him. All he had to do was beat Teofimo Lopez. And in my opinion, if he would have beat Teofimo Lopez, more people would have ran with Lopez being undisputed without the WBC than they did with Teofimo. And that's what's sad about this shit. They would have rocked with that.
But I'm glad that it turned out how it turned out, though. I'm glad Teo didn't win. I'm glad Kambosos did, because Kambosos was cocky enough to take the bait, because he became Smeagol in Lord of the Rings. He got corrupted by the belt. I loved it. I loved everything about it, because it helped me out a lot. It helped me out a lot. You seen the memes. You seen the memes I was making him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to Kambosos. I couldn't have did it without you.
Shout out. I said, y'all, I'm finna buy a Kambosos shirt. I was so happy watching that fight with him versus Teo. That shit was entertaining as hell. I was watching that shit with a smile on my face. Damn near the whole fight. Like, damn, your Teo get his ass.
No, that whole buildup was like a movie. Like how Top Rank got the footage. And remember how Bill couldn't make it to Australia at a point, and then Bill ended up being able to come, and then we seen the footage of Bill arriving, and everybody was going crazy because Bill. That shit was dope, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, that's the last time I really kind of got that. Tyson Fury and Wilder 3. That was the last time I really got. I'm not. Like Tank is my guy right now, but I know what he gonna do. I look at him like you're so reliable. It's a story where he wasn't reliable. It's crazy. From somebody going from unreliable to being one of the most reliable. It's a beautiful thing. I don't even worry about him, Regis, dudes like that.
And the question is, if you ask yourself, even if Tank fought Ryan and Ryan did the unthinkable and dropped Tank, you still think he would win the fight? You still think Ryan would win the fight?
Because I seen Tank and only Terrence Crawford. I gotta admit it, do the same things. I think it was the same year too. I seen them say you down on the cards. And both of them had the same answer, how? And then went out there and stopped dudes. So
if somebody ever dropped Tank,
even if he do drop
everybody
Tank,
pay attention. Pay attention. I'm telling you, if Tank ever get dropped in the fight, everybody press record and record the TV immediately. Because when that nigga get up, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna see some shit.
If you don't finish him,
Some shit.
Yeah,
you're going to see some shit. You gotta kill Tank in the ring to beat him. A lot of people already said it. He even fucking said it, and I believe that shit wholeheartedly. But at the same time, somebody like Tank, if you do get a, because there's flash knockdowns. Tank is human. He's flesh and blood like everybody else. He's not a machine. He can. It look like he can't get hurt, but he does. He admits at times where he got caught. He's just listened to all of his interviews. He's admitted he's got caught before. This shit hurt. That shit hurt. I had to stop playing. All of that shit. He's admitted he's human. He make mistakes, and them punches hurt. He can get a flash knockdown.
He actually be giving people credit.
He can get hurt and get knocked down. Yes, he gets credit a lot.
He gave Rolly credit. He said, he said what surprised me in the fight. I forgot what interview, where it was on, but he was like, and I was surprised he gave Rolly that much credit. He said, what surprised me is that he actually was really strong. Not that he could box.
Yeah.
He said, but that he was really strong. He said, so I knew I didn't just want to be getting caught by anything. He's like, that's why I kind of fought that fight how I fought it. I was like, yeah, he was more countering to me, Tank. He had more of a countering style in that, and punching with you type of style in that. But
Tank's a counter puncher though, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see Tank ain't gonna lose to no damn Ryan Garcia. I was just asking, like, even if he do the unthinkable, because he's not beating Tank. So if he do the unthinkable and drop him, he's gonna stop his ass that same round. I'm telling you, what I know. Telling you what I know. He's gonna stop that motherfucker the same round. But the biggest thing to me that tells me that Ryan don't have much of a chance besides a puncher's chance, and that puncher's chance is being only a flash knockdown, in my opinion. You ain't gonna hurt. You're not gonna break that Vikings beard that Tank got. You're not. Ryan Garcia, that California is not going to be. Ryan Garcia, that California kid is not the raisin. He's not the raisin to put shit on.
He said the Viking beard.
Yo, he's not. He ain't going to do shit. He's not going to break that shit. You might give him a flash knockdown. He human. Okay, bang. Yeah. When he get up, it's your ass. In my opinion, the two things that fucks up Ryan Garcia, that's a lot of things. But the two main things is, I think Ryan Garcia is chinny. I think him getting hit by Luke Campbell, being that flush shot, shouldn't have been enough to drop him. But it was. I think Tank hits 10 times harder than Luke Campbell. 10 times fold. to the 10th power is what I think. And even if he can't reach Ryan's head, Tank's a nasty ass body puncher. And when he do drop fighters with a body punch, they don't get up.
That's what I seen him knocking Ryan out. I see him knocking him out, not even with a head.
That's what I see.
I don't see it being actually. I see it like Barrios.
Yep, he keep his chin high. He planning on backing straight up. Okay, cool. You better hope your feet go with your head, because if not, he gonna hit you all in the motherfucking belt line, boy. All in the belt line, man. He's gonna hurt the shit out of Ryan Garcia. I think he's chinny, and I don't think his defense is good enough to mess with Tank. Beyond that, those are the two main things. Beyond that, I don't think his ring IQ is cool. I don't think he sets up any punches. I just think he throws that left hook just to get out of trouble. He throws it for a lot of reasons, but it's never set up. He don't never set up the left hook. He just throws it. Anytime he stops anybody, it's the left hook, either to the head or to the body, but it's still a left hook. It's never a straight. It's never an uppercut. It's never have shit to do with his power hand. It's always a left. So when you got somebody that's that much of a vet, and that fought power punchers, fought heavyweights, one thing you got to look out for being a fighter is certain punches that fighters like throwing. It's just like in any sport. When you go in basketball, if you going up against their best player on the opposite team, if you know they're a 3-point shooter, you're gonna make sure you guard them around the 3-point line. If you know they're a driver, you're going to give them some space at the 3-point line because you know they're going to drive. Same thing with football. Everybody, if you know your opponent, you know what to look out for. You kind of guard for that. When it comes to Ryan Garcia, he only got the left hook. It's not the left hand. It's not 3 different punches. It's one punch with the same hand. He only got the left hook. If Gervonta Davis want to train on just guarding the left hook to the head and body, what else do Ryan got? Even when he sparred,
you don't think he got a right hand?
No. And I said that only because he never hurt anybody with the right. He never stopped anybody or dropped anybody with his right, ever. It's always been the left. Always. I've watched all of his stoppages. It's never been a right hand. Never. It's always a left hook. It's always. So if he can guard, what is it? It's my right. That would be his what? His right side of his body. Like this the whole fight. Like what exactly is he gonna do on this side of Tank's body? And Tank ain't dumb. Man got a very high ring IQ, very high boxing IQ. Defensively, he moves his head and his feet at the same damn time. He gets out of, he'll hit you and get out of the way of a punch. We've seen Tank fight fighters with the same height and reach as Ryan. We've seen him fight fighters with a bigger height and reach than Ryan, with good skill like Mario Barrios. If Mario Barrios fought Ryan Garcia at 140, who do you think is going to win?
I actually don't know. It's not even like I could just automatically even pick Ryan. I know the yearbook answer.
I can't pick Ryan.
I can't just pick up, because Barrios.
Because I haven't seen him at 140. I haven't even seen the man at 140. Like Barrios fought at 140 and stopped 7 motherfuckers that he fought before he fought Tank. 6 motherfuckers, something like that. He stopped everybody he fought besides his last person he fought, and then he fought Tank and got stopped his damn self. Like Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, cannot take the punches that that Barrios took. No. In my opinion, Ryan Garcia don't have the boxing IQ that Barrios has. Barrios looked real good in his last fight, didn't he? Too.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Bring that up. He looked real good, and he looked big as shit. Didn't he look like he was like a weight class bigger than Santiago? He looked big as shit in the ring versus him, yo. Like I haven't seen Ryan Garcia fight anybody near to Gervonta Davis level, not even near his level. And when it comes to Tank, man, the only thing that Ryan Garcia got that the people that Tank fought don't is hand speed. He fought power punchers and people that fight like Ryan. He already did that. He just haven't fought nobody that has hand speed like that Ryan has. But I don't see it. I just don't see him beating Tank. I just don't see it.
Okay.
I don't see that shit.
I just want to ask you these last couple, and then I ain't gonna hold you hostage no more. Which one was it? Benavidez and Plant. Definitely gotta ask you that one. You can't get I want to.
I don't know, man.
You don't know.
Benavidez and Plant is like a 50-50 fight, yo. In my opinion, it's a 50-50 fight. I don't know what to expect. Benavidez looked like he's changing his fight style up a little bit, being more defensively sound. Seems like he's going to be moving, using a lot of head movement. I don't think he's going to play with Caleb Plant. This is different. This is different in my opinion. With everybody else that Benavidez ever fought in his career, Plant is just different. I think it's a lot of emotions that's involved. It's a lot of things that Plant's been doing that make you want to cut a motherfucker. And he about to fight him, and he's gonna have to calm down his emotions and get it in. I think he's doing 3 days in camp. Like I think David Benavidez is getting ready for war. That's why it's hard to pick this, because I'm a Caleb Plant fan. Like I like Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? And Caleb Plant got very good defense ability, very educated feet. In my opinion, his footwork is good. His footwork is nice on Caleb Plant. Got pretty good hand speed, got all right pop. I don't know. It's really hard for me to just pick one person. I can lean, and I've been going back and forth. I lean on to Caleb, then I've leaned to David, and I've went back and forth a few times. It's hard for me to say. When is that fight happening? Is it next week or 2 weeks from now?
I thought March 25th. Yeah, March 25th.
March. Man, maybe I'll know closer to the fight date. Maybe. But it's a pick 'em fight to me. It's really hard to really pick a winner because I take that shit seriously. I don't just be picking willy-nilly unless I'm going with like a hometown favorite or something. But when it comes to Plant David Benavidez, man, it's like, in my opinion, Plant got all the tools to win the fight. But David Benavidez, if he twerks some things, he does too. And it seems like he's been doing a lot of twerking. Pause. It seems like he's been fixing a lot of shit in this game. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to really choose a fighter, choose who's going to win. If I think the boxer is going to win, it's going to be Caleb. If I think the puncher is going to win, it's going to be David. But I don't see David winning the decision. I see Caleb Plant winning the decision. I see David getting the stoppage. So if there's no stoppage, David's not winning. That's how I look at it. And whoever the underdog is, I already said, if I'm going to pick anybody as far as put money on, is going to be the underdog. Because to me, it's just a 50-50 pick 'em fight. You know what I mean? But I'm still kind of leaning on Plant to win the fight.
Okay. Me personally, before we get off this topic, and I ask you one more thing, I think that Benavidez is going to stop him. That's another dude I could trust. That's reliable. It is 50-50. I agree with you. It's just me personally. That's another dude, Caleb Plant, that run out of gas to me. You know, the tires be inflating sometimes.
That's facts. It's true. That's facts. And another thing, this is why I teeter so much, yo. And I might go with David because David really don't telegraph shit. The way he throw his punches is tight, like Bear Matias a little bit. Like he throw them bitches straight like this. He don't have to go up and he don't have to do all of it. He don't got to do none of that. Like he don't do none of that. That shit is like, bruh, you don't really know what he's throwing when you throw it up. It could be an uppercut. It could be a straight. It could be like this, and he'll end it in a curve, and it'll be a hook. That's the best thing about David Benavidez is the way he throws his punches, because he don't really move his shoulder or no arm a different type of way when he throw a different punch. That's like the hardest thing to really judge. And Caleb Plant is a slick boxer. Like if you get caught, man, that's why it's hard to choose. It's really hard to choose. By next week I fuck around. Well, probably in 2 weeks or a little less than that, I'm gonna end up making a video with my official pick. I just really don't know who it's going to be. So many reasons why you would pick Plant, and there's reasons why you would pick David.
Okay. The last one, and this is just rumor. This is a rumor one, but this one's a little bit of fun. Pacquiao versus Korner Ben. What you think?
Man, I heard that shit. Yo. I said, yeah, they're so disrespectful, man. Y'all so disrespectful to make that fight. You got Floyd Mayweather. These motherfuckers been running on Floyd coattails, him and Oscar, for all of these years, even after Floyd retired. You got Floyd retiring, fighting sorry motherfuckers for millions and millions of dollars. This motherfucker retired, come back and fight the drug chief.
You want to teach him a lesson. In
his late 20s, early 30s? Out this bitch. How old is Korner?
He's like 26, 27 now.
Right, he's in his 20s.
He in the bracket.
Ain't this dude like 50? Ain't Manny like 50?
No, Manny ain't 50. Don't do that, Ash. Don't do that. He ain't 50. He like 44, 45.
Okay. He's in his 40s. All right, bet, man. I'm just saying, like, he's fighting a drug chief. You fighting somebody. And then I seen Korner Ben's pictures before and after pictures. Like, bro, you know you wrong. This motherfucker look like night and day from his picture from when he was juicing to his picture now. I'm like, man, yo, are we really doing this? And y'all gonna have Manny Pacquiao fight this dude of The last time we seen Manny, his eyes were swollen shut from what guys did to his ass. You gonna fight a full blood welterweight that just got off juicing, that just wanted to fight Eubank that was 2 weight classes above him? Like, come on, man. Come on, buddy. This man just was going to go up 2 weight classes to fight a motherfucker. And he was juicing. Now he ain't juicing. Y'all think he cool enough for Manny Pacquiao now that his eyes ain't swollen no more? Like, nah, man, I don't even like it. I don't respect it. You got Floyd out here fighting people that he know he can beat for millions of dollars. And you about to take a risk and fight Conor Ben. Conor Ben going to beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao.
I think so, too. He may even knock him out.
Conor going to beat him, with no remorse. 0 remorse in the ring. He's gonna beat the shit out of him. I thought
he would be honest with you. You know, it ain't Eubanks' fault, but I thought he could have beat Eubanks without the drugs. I don't know who was in his ear, where the insecurities came from. I thought he could have beat that boy, especially after seeing what Smith did to him. Holy shit, man! Listen,
you talking about Eubank?
Chris Eubank.
Conor, you could have beat Eubank.
I think Conor could have beat Eubank without even steroids.
Without the drugs, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, without the boost.
I seen what Liam Smith did to him without the Captain Britain
serum. Conor Ben had the Black Panther rose stripped away.
You
now he would have the Black Panther.
You see the last one?
I loved it.
You see the last one?
Loved it. Yes, okay. I love Black Panther. I liked it. I thought that shit was good.
Yeah, 503 said, "Act still a fair." He said, "Act still a fair to bid low key." No, I just said no. I was just saying that was just my opinion. I didn't say I'm still a fan. I'm not with him cheating. I'm not with that. I actually don't think he should be fighting this soon. I don't think he deserves a Pacquiao fight, but
nah, he don't deserve no Pacquiao fight, yo. He definitely don't deserve. You could tell he won a big marquee fight. That's why he wanted to fight Chris Eubank and talking shit to Tank about his shit, his affairs. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. That fake ass fucking beard you got on your face, like my man Just Do said. Is when this motherfucker had the Black Panther stripped away, his fucking beard disappeared. Where the fuck is your beard? You just gonna shave your beard along with that extra weight you had on, along with them extra muscles? Everything got shaved the fuck off of Ben. And now you about to fight Manny Pacquiao? I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all. Nobody should buy or go see that bitch, for real. And I heard Floyd Mayweather fight wasn't nobody in the goddamn building when he fought.
Don't be surprised.
Floyd didn't have nobody in that building. He had like 100 people in there watching him fight.
But any topics that you got, Queen, that you want to that before I get ready to end the live, or you good? Anything you wanted to bring up? Anything I missed? I think I done asked you about every possible matchup that we got. Adrian Broner? How I feel about that? What? You're on mute.
This something I didn't talk about on my show because I didn't think it needed no energy. But I'm just gonna say this real quick. We don't need to talk about it, but I just want to say this real quick.
Okay.
Carissa Shields, when she was going after Gervonta Davis about, I think Gervonta said something about how fighters they be dick riding Incrediboy, which is Jake Paul. But shit on real fighters when they lose. And Carissa Shields took direct offense to that over Twitter and said that she said some stuff directly to Tank. Tank didn't respond. And then she said, don't talk about the GOAT because the GOAT knows secrets. And then Tank responded, tell the secrets, basically. And she was like, I love you. Don't play with me. You chose violence this morning. And then that was it. I just want to say that he wasn't
what was
talking
that supposed
about
to be?
Huh?
Oh.
When? It was like 2 days ago. 2-3
No.
days ago?
I knew that. No, it wasn't that. I said, what was the secrets? Who know?
I
Who
want to
said
know
they
too.
knew?
Listen, if somebody tell me that they got secrets, I'm gonna tell you to tell them too. Like evidently, like bruh, I'm telling you what I know. For them to all be in boxing and shit like that, is if she heard secrets about him, he heard some about her. Let's just be 100. All right. Everybody hears secrets about everybody. And it doesn't mean that your secrets are true. That just mean you heard some shit. And he a grown man, go ahead and say it. But when you like, don't show me your gun and then you be like, well, pull the trigger and you put the bitch back. Don't do that, Carissa. Tell the secrets. I would like to know. Because I'm more than sure I probably know all the secrets that she's about to tell. I probably already know them. We probably already know them. But the thing is that I just wanted to say he wasn't talking about no damn Carissa Shields. A lot of times, man, and even in the past, she's been known to read what everybody has to say. And a lot of times she thinks that a lot of people she's like, this already happened in the past. It just never happened with Tank. It's his turn, I guess. But this has happened in the past. The thing is that I can tell you who he was talking about. And it wasn't her. Because she the one who said, I've never shitted on a fighter for not losing. So if it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody sat and talked about how certain girls are this, that, and the third, I'm not going to stand up and say nothing because I know I don't fit that category. You understand what I'm saying? She said, I've never did that. Okay, then you should know that he's not talking about you. You know what I'm saying? She lashed out. She took the opportunity to, and Tank did what he always do and just stayed quiet. When she that's a threat. I'll tell secrets. Okay, he said, tell them. So unbothered. He ain't talking about you. If he was, he would say something else. He would continue to say some shit. But I remember Carissa Shields telling Jake Paul that she will give him $100,000 to come and spar him. That's how much you hated that nigga. That's how much that he kept saying shit about Carissa Shields. How many times did Jake Paul get on her nerves? How many times?
Yep.
But he's not even talking about you. You want me to tell you who Tank was talking about? Ryan Garcia. Don't Ryan Garcia have a fight with him right now?
Mm-hmm.
Don't Ryan Garcia, ain't he friends with Jake Paul? There's multiple footage on YouTube that shows that they're friends. And he kisses Jake Paul's ass on Twitter faithfully. And what happened when Canelo lost to Bivol? He shitted on him. So that criteria meets Ryan Garcia, not Carissa Shields. Beyond that, it meets Devin Haney. He's talking about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Those are the two people that Tank was talking about. If any, he wasn't talking about no Carissa Shields. Because the criteria fits Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, not Carissa Shields. Chris Fields, you need to stay in your own lane. That man wasn't talking about you. He was talking about the two men that he planned on fighting in the future. He's not planning on fighting you. He was not talking about you. It's not been one time that I heard him disrespect Carissa Shields. Not once. I never heard it. He didn't even pick the time to disrespect her right now. And she added him 3 times. People need to wake up. Like, Tank is not the enemy. He's not the enemy here. He's not. He's doing what other fighters do in the same situation, and it's talk shit to the people that's in his weight class and around it. That's it. He wasn't talking about you, boo-boo. He wasn't. Devin Haney is friends with Jake Paul. Did y'all not know that? He tweets and God blesses Jake Paul all the time. And when people that he don't like lose, he shits on them. So the criteria fits Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. It does not fit Carissa Shields. He was not talking about you. That's really all I really wanted to say about that situation. No disrespect. No disrespect. But a lot of times, women, especially if they're going to read everybody's comments, something is going to fit your lifestyle. If you're going to read everybody's comments, you're going to look into what everybody is saying. You can take offense to what somebody is saying every damn day. But until somebody talks and brings it to your attention, like Tank ain't scared to say something to nobody, bro. A lot of things is done for clout. A lot of things is done for attention and all that types of shit. A lot of fighters do this shit. But I guarantee you, he was not talking about you. I guarantee you, if Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia said what she said, they would have got a response back. But he ain't talking about her. No disrespect. No disrespect. Tell them secrets.
Well, I guess she might have realized she was maybe doing a little too much because she didn't want to expose it, or either
she kept talking
really
though. She kept talking. It just wasn't on Twitter. She went live and said something else about Gervonta Davis. It's really no. She's serious about that shit. She really thinks that shit. But she probably felt as though she went too far by saying she exposed. She can tell secrets. Okay, but more than sure, Tank got some secrets of his own to expose of you. But who cares? Nobody gives a fuck. Like, that's some chick shit, yo. That's some chick shit. Expose your secrets. Okay, say it. And then don't say shit. Bruh, some chick shit, bruh. Some chick shit. Let it be me that I'm going to say I'm going to expose some shit and you tell me to say it. I'm going to say one of them. I'm going to say something. I'm going to throw one shot at your motherfucking ass. A bullet will fly past you if that's what you want. If she ain't say nothing, it's all good though. It's all good. I just wanted to let everybody know if they planning on talking about that, man, it's two people that fit that criteria. And shit, Kristen Shields ain't one of them. She don't. It's like I haven't heard her shit on no fighter for losing. Like I honestly don't think he was talking about her because she doesn't fit the criteria. No, you right. You don't shit on real fighters when they lose. Why you think he talking about you? He ain't talking about you. Come on now. It makes me think that she feels some type of way from going. You win at Mr. Incredible Boy for like 10 months. You was saying bad stuff about him. You was tweeting about him, telling him to leave me alone. You was cussing about him. And then now you cool with him. It's kind of like your own guilt because he wasn't talking about you. That's your own guilt. You feel like that because you know that you cool with him now because he gave your friend Amanda Serrano the biggest payday and he's helping women's boxing. So you're going to turn away from how you really felt about him all of this time. That's cool, but he still ain't talking about you. He's talking about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. But other than that, as far as boxing is concerned, what's good with the people in the chat? I know a lot of people's coming in and out. I haven't really been keeping up with the chat. What do you think about Earl Spence fighting Keith Thurman?
I mean, whatever Earl want to do, man, whatever. I'm not a big fan of it, but then I'm not against it either. I'm playing the 50 on this one. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm not really for it or against it. You know what I'm saying? So if he decides to fight Keith Thurman, I hope he beat Keith Thurman to a pulp. I don't want to ever hear about Keith Thurman again. I don't ever want to hear about. Like when I tell y'all, lock him up. Throw away the key.
Yo.
We don't want to see you no more, champ. I don't, like after Earl finish him, I don't want to hear about him.
I feel the same way.
Anybody bring him up after that? Anyone bring him up after that? Oh, Keith could do this. Even my friend
Keith an opportunist, man.
Like him.
That's why I don't like him, because he an opportunist. Even when Korner was doing his thing, he said, I'll fight Conor McGregor next. And this is at the time where he didn't even fight Earl or nobody else, and he had 2 titles. I was like, yo, somebody get Keith the fuck out of here. You got 2 titles, you holding up the division, you talking about you'll fight Conor McGregor next? Like, nigga, sit the fuck down, yo. I hate your energy right now. I fucking hate it. Lemonhead really pissed me off when the whole time when he had them 2 titles and he didn't want to fight nobody. That shit was irritating as hell. So now that he fighting them, cool. I understand. The man just need to fight. I'm tired of the shit. I want to see my favorite fighter fight. I want to see Earl Spence get it. I haven't seen him fight in a little minute, and it's kind of irritating. It's the same way I felt about the Charlos at one point in time. Like, when are these motherfuckers getting a fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be wanting to see these motherfuckers fight, and he hasn't had a fight, so he need to fight somebody. And if Keith Thurman is that somebody, then I'm fine with it. I feel the same way you feel. If he's gonna fight him, cool. If he don't, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with whatever the champ do right now, since he's been put in this sorry ass space by B-side buddy, Bud. Then it's just bad. It's all bad right now, and he's gonna get better by making this fight and move up. And I'm with it. I don't like him being stagnant and not having to fight at all and waiting for somebody that don't want to fight him like Bud. Like that's just not cool to me. I don't like it. So I'm with it. If whoever the fuck he fights, whoever it is, I'm with it because it's been too long since he's had a fight.
Okay.
I hope he retires Keith ass too, Macadocious. Retire that bum, man. Get him the fuck up out of here. I don't think there's any more really topics to talk about. What you think about Matias, though? Who do you think is the best at 140? What do you think about Matias?
We was supposed to talk about that last time, but I didn't last week. But Matias, great, man. I like Matias. Only person I think that could beat him at 140 right now is Regis. Like outside of that,
what you think about Antoine? You think Antoine can beat him?
I hope those rumors ain't true about Antoine turning down the fight with Ponce, but rumors. They're rumors.
Yeah, I'm trying to reserve until some facts come out about that because it don't look right. It don't look right though. It don't look right. It don't look right. And then you had somebody that just got knocked out, move up and get the fight that you were supposed to have. So how the hell is Rolly ready and you not? That shit don't make no damn sense. So I'm hoping some facts come out and it's not what it is. But I heard Antoine talking and it sounds like he is talking like him and his team agreed that he wasn't ready. Come on, bro. Like the dude that Rolly fighting the champ, he's not even that good of a fighter. He good, but for you to say that you ain't ready, you got all knockouts and this guy got like 40% knockout power and shit like bro, come on, dog. Where's the dog that we all thought that we knew that you had in you? You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that shit ain't true. And it is rumors. So I'm hoping it's bullshit.
Good one, Queen 71. She said, did y'all talk about I did bring up AB, but I forgot that he's probably fighting Blair Cobbs. Blair Cobbs is freaking hilarious, and he needs to stop drinking coffee. I want him to stay off of because it may be coffee mixed with something else, and that may probably have him on a whole nother. He may be like my old heads. Like that, like bro, I don't know. He be doing a little bit too much. He be doing a little bit too much. Blair Cobbs be doing.
He is funny though. He's funny
though. He is.
I see him. AB gotta look like a different fighter than what we've seen in the last few years. Or I'll pick Cobbs to beat him. No bullshit. Like if you don't throw punches, you ain't winning. Just is what it is. You're not going to win if you don't throw punches. If he keeps his hands in his pocket versus somebody like Cobbs, he's going to shake his shit. No bullshit. Cobbs do got a little bit of power. He do use angles. He uses footwork. So he could beat fucking AB if AB don't throw punches. You can't win without throwing punches. He ain't that elusive. He can't win defensively these rounds. So if he throw punches, it'll be a good fight. But if not, if this is the same damn AB that we've seen fight after fight, he ain't beating no Blair Cobbs, man. And that's sad to say. But I don't see him beating no Blair Cobbs. He talks and he's not the shit, but he ain't trash either. That's just like when I seen how he fought his last fight with Booker and him having to reach and still fought on the outside, like, man, that was a good fight. He dropped Booker like 3 times in that damn fight. It was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It made me see that he got popped.
I knew that. Yeah.
Because he was sad. People were saying he was sad because that lady passed away. And they were saying his head really wasn't in the fight. That's what a lot of people were saying. That hooker.
I think he was.
It was a lady that. Oh, okay, bet. He did
I
look
think
like
would still
he
look.
didn't train right for the fight. It looked like he came in
He didn't look.
overweight.
I
It
could
looked like
feel
he
it.
didn't do no
I
road
could
work.
feel it.
Yeah, man. Like he was tripping over his own legs. He wasn't sturdy. It just didn't look right in that fight. He didn't look like himself. I know that fighter and the fighter that fought Jose Ramirez is two different people. I know that. It was two different fighters because the way he looked bad in the Blair Cobbs fight and it made Blair Cobbs look good. You know what I'm saying? But I want to pick AB. You know, I've been an AB fan. I made a video a long time ago titled, I think it was something about like, because I just called myself a mad fan. I was like a diary of a mad fan of AB. And like I went on AB so hard in that video, but it was honestly how I felt. And it was all factual. Like, man, the guy is wasted talent. Like he wanted his whole career went down the drain when he went on tour and wanted to become a rapper. It was it after that. It was it. When he came back, he thought he was a shit. He half trained. He was overweight. He was gassed, and he fought Marcos Maidana straight out the gate at welterweight. I said, "Damn, man, I don't know about this." And he got beat. He got beat in a bad way. It was a bad showing. He looked bad during the fight. Even though the last 2 rounds he was bringing it back, it was just wasn't enough. And what's sad is compacted the shit and the insult to injury. He had fucked up gloves on and they didn't even get caught for it during the fight. Maidana wore messed up gloves during that fight and kind of cheated. For real.
Okay. And I remember that. I remember. Yeah. I don't know. Wait, in the AB fight, I thought it was the Floyd fight when
he tried to use the same gloves. That's when they found out he cheated because he had them gloves on there and they picked them up. He was like, nah, fuck these gloves. We ain't doing these gloves. And he brung over the guy to make the gloves. And he was like, no, I didn't make these. I didn't make these gloves. I didn't make these gloves. And I think it was Robert Garcia said too much. Robert Garcia was like, them the same gloves we used in the AB fight. That's when LDB was like, them the same gloves? Those same gloves you use? And LDB was like, oh, well then shit. Because he basically let it out and be known. Or whatever. If those same gloves and y'all cheated AB. And those are the same gloves that Floyd denied and he couldn't wear. But those are the same gloves that he stopped Adrian Broner. Well, he dropped and beat on Adrian Broner with. I was like, y'all ain't right. How you gonna use the same gloves anyway that you used in a fight years previous? It's just fucking dumb, man. Oh, boxing sometimes be getting on my nerves, but I don't like the sport.
Nah, well, you know how it is, man. You know how it is. It's the Wild Wild West. It's a marriage, man.
Right.
Through sickness, health, rich and
Ups and
poor,
downs.
So give me your last though, Queen. Get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. I don't want.
Well, thanks for everybody that came through and support the Jab Jamboree doing this thing up over here, man. Please, everybody hit that like button and keep coming back and supporting Jab Jamboree and subbing to the channel. If you haven't subbed to the channel, share this video, share the live, share everything, man. We a family. We got to keep growing. Again, you can catch me on my show on Ashlee's Korner every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time to wrap up what's been going on in boxing for the whole week and the upcoming fights and a little bit about some things that I want to talk about. Every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. I do have a Twitter under Ashlee's Korner. I have an IG handle is candid_a.g. Check me out, and check me out again. On Monday, I will be on 78's channel, I believe at 11 a.m. to talk about some boxing, man. And this is what I do. This is what I love doing. I'm the first lady, like I said already, of the LDBC, and we're here to keep it rocking.
Salute to Ashlee's Korner. Salute to everybody that came through in the chat. Salute to the LDBC. Salute to the usual suspects. Make sure y'all shop Usual Suspect 6. And we out of here. Peace, y'all.
I hit them with that act reacher. Y'all gonna learn today. I'm a teacher. That act reacher. Get into the bag like Berserker, boy. Fuck around, I'ma hurt you, boy. Stiff jab, side step, uppercut your boy. The champ is here, you can't survive in my circle, boy. Yeah, look at my drip right here. Universe is all I wear. Red Fox logo right here. Yeah, I breathe a different air. They can't